come back on TikTok, and now I'm back on TikTok, and she won't even come in and visit.
Yeah, that can feel pretty disheartening.
Kinda
I
rude.
think it's just one of those things. Sometimes people say one
Hey,
thing
y'all
and then
doing
just
today?
don't follow through. Just keep doing your thing, and the right people will show up.
I'm not gonna worry about it. I mean, obviously, she doesn't care enough to come in and visit on a daily basis, then I don't care either. She doesn't ever go live. It's all, you know, she's a watcher, not a person that goes live. I'm the one that goes live, not her.
Exactly. Yeah. So you're putting in all this effort, and that's what matters. Just focus on your own consistency and the people who do engage. Those are your real supporters.
Now, I can't eat until 11, so I got the salad dressing out, but I can't eat.
Ah, that's right. Yeah, you mentioned that intermittent fasting schedule. Just hang tight. 11 will be here soon, and then you can dive into that salad. The dressing looks good though, so at least it's set and ready to go.
Well, yeah, I can't have my salad until 11 a.m.
Yeah, no worries at all. Just keep yourself busy until then, and you'll get that first bite soon enough. I'm sure it'll be worth the wait.
Well, I mean, how long does it take for this diet to kind of kick in where I will be losing weight? If I do one meal a day with a window, and then the rest of the time I'm exercising, how long until I start seeing some results from my weight loss?
Yeah, so typically with a 1 meal a day approach, especially if you pair it with regular exercise, you might start noticing some changes in about 3 to 4 weeks. It really depends on your body and how consistent you are, but stick with it and you should start seeing progress over that month.
Well, I mean, it's too hot really to go outside here in Houston. I mean, you could go outside, like if I had money to go in an Uber somewhere, I'd go from here to the Uber, and then from the Uber to the mall, or if I had a swimming pool or gym membership, I might go from here to there, but just to walk around outside in the heat is not a good idea.
Yeah, absolutely. The Houston heat can be brutal, especially in the summer. If you can time it for early morning or just get rides to a gym or a pool, that's probably a lot safer.
Well, I gotta
Just
make
stay
money on my YouTube first.
Exactly. So
I gotta
yeah.
get people that are wanting to donate to my channel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
If you can
yeah.
keep those live streams engaging, maybe set up a goal or a special Q&A, that might encourage more donations. And once you get that momentum, you'll see the results from both the views and any tips.
Well, I hope so. Now I got one towel that I use as my paper towel, and it got real bad, and I washed it in the bathtub.
Yeah, that can happen pretty quickly, especially in the humidity. Once it's really gross, definitely give it a good wash or maybe replace it. That way you don't end up with any funky smells or bacteria.
Yeah. Okay. Right now, I don't have any viewers.
Yeah, exactly. It's probably best to keep it fresh. So I just toss it in with a hot wash or have a few backups.
But
in
I
the stock
am
if it gets fancy.
promoting my YouTube channel on my Facebook page.
That's a great idea. Cross-promoting on Facebook can really drive some traffic. Just make sure you share some highlights or a teaser so people know what to expect and hopefully click over.
Well, I put a video that says, "Where's
Just
Chef
make sure you share
Poop?
some highlights or
Where's Chef Poop?"
Exactly. So by sharing a video like that, it gives people a little intrigue. And it might get them curious enough to click over to your YouTube and see what you're doing. So yeah, that sounds great.
Well, I mean, I'm not getting any viewers really. I tried to do Facebook for a little while, and I'm just not getting any kind of organic views on Facebook. I think you have to pay money.
Yeah, that's really true. Facebook's algorithms can be tough without some paid boost. If you can, maybe try a small ad just to see if it gives you a little lift, or focus on TikTok.
Well,
and
I
YouTube
gotta
videos
get
so you can
YouTube money to what you're talking about. I gotta get, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. No pressure to spend if you're not ready. Just keep building up on the platforms that feel natural, and once you have a little extra, you can test out some paid options and see if it pays off.
Well, I mean, I don't know. So you're saying I have to buy Facebook ads to get momentum on there, probably?
Yeah, I mean, for a lot of people, that's how they get reach on Facebook. Without it, it's really easy for your post to
I
just
don't
get
know if
lost.
that's gonna be
So if you
good
can set
or
aside a
not.
small budget, that might help you get in front of more people.
It looks like the yellow yolk came out of that egg. Let me see if it's cooked.
So yeah, if you have a bit of a buffer, even just a small experiment, you can see if it's worth it. But either way, I think your consistency is going to pay off more than just get a one-time ad.
Well, I can't eat until 11.
Yes, that's right. So just hang in there a little bit longer, and once it hits 11, you can dig in. In the meantime, you can keep prepping or just relax until then.
Well, I'm hoping to get some people that come on my YouTube and then, you know.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You can engage with people in the comments or maybe drop a reminder during the stream to check out your latest video. Just a few interactions and it can build some momentum.
There's Chef Poop. Well, I mean, I don't know. People on my Facebook page might see the YouTube channel and be like, well, who is Chef Poop? Or what is Chef Refund? And they may click it. That's what I do when I'm going on YouTube. I click around.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, so if you treat it like a little bit of a reveal or a mystery, like, wait, what's Chef Poop or Chef Refund? Then people might be intrigued enough to click, and once they do, they get hooked.
Well, they should.
Exactly. And once they start watching, if the content grabs them, they'll stick around. Just keep
Well,
giving them
they
that
need-
unique
they-
personality and something different to keep them curious.
A man gets sucked out of a window on Ryanair flight.
Ever thought about becoming a teacher? Now is your chance to the program Teachers of Tomorrow, where you can become a certified teacher through an alternate.
And an investigation's underway after a man was nearly sucked out of an airplane window. Ryanair says the flight was headed from Greece to Germany when a cabin window detached. Sources tell ABC News passengers had to hold on to the man's feet for about 5 minutes to keep him in the plane. Now investigators are trying to figure out what happened. Let's bring in foreign correspondent Tom Sufi-Burridge for more. Now, this sounds like a scene out of a movie. What do we know so far?
Well, it is a crazy mid-air scare, I think, Diane, and that passenger
How y'all
is
doing today?
incredibly lucky to be alive.
Thanks for
So we
tuning
know that the
in.
plane took off early this morning from Thessaloniki in Greece. Shortly after takeoff, it then effectively, one of the windows of the plane was blown out. And yes, the man sitting in the passenger seat, a 61-year-old Serbian man, was effectively sucked out of the window. According to a doctor who treated him for serious injuries to his upper body once he was safely on the ground after the plane had safely landed in hospital, and he was in hospital, effectively the wife of the passenger, the male passenger, was sitting next to him, and she was just holding onto his feet for about 5 minutes to stop him being completely sucked out of the aircraft. The plane safely landed shortly after. According to a Greek aviation official, they think at this stage there was a massive rupture in the engine, and effectively part of the engine on the right-hand side of the plane flew
I
out
got
to
my
Greece.
toast
They
ready to
smashed
eat,
into
but I
the
can't
fuselage,
eat till
damaged the
11.
fuselage and the window. But of course, air accident investigators will now be investigating. And of course, Boeing will be part of that investigation because this was a Boeing aircraft operated by Europe's largest budget airline, Ryanair.
And Tom, any more on Ryanair's response?
Yeah, well, they've confirmed that the incident happened, Diane. They say that the plane, shortly after takeoff, experienced this incident where basically one of the windows was dislodged. And then we have all of this information from sources at the hospital, 2 sources at the hospital.
Says good cook, yes or no is the Q&A. You can respond now.
He didn't go totally through the window. You know, his wife has to be credited for some brave action. And there are those videos then showing the aftermath, and then also passengers on board with oxygen masks on their heads in a pretty calm situation, because shortly after that the plane did land safely. And it is similar to another incident back in 2018 involving a Southwest Airlines aircraft in which one person was sadly killed. So it's a
How y'all doing today?
very scary situation on board.
No.
As I said, it's very, very lucky to be alive.
How you doing today?
Thank you.
Cooking is easy, just heating things up in a different way. Baking is some kind of black magic that requires superpowers. Well, I don't have an oven, so I don't bake, but I got a tortilla pan.
That's actually a great tool. You can do so many things with a tortilla pan, like making
Well,
crispy
somebody
starters
on
or
my
making
YouTube channel just said that baking is like black magic. And I can't even eat until 11 a.m. anyway, because my torture diet. So I'm just heating up the egg. How you doing today? Noonan, something or another? No, I don't have any makeup on. No, maybe later. When I'm trying to be on a diet, lose weight, then I can show my face. But not today.
Yeah, that makes total
Sometime in
sense.
the future.
I mean, you don't... Exactly. And honestly, people will appreciate your authenticity, especially if you're just being real about the diet and the progress. So no pressure, just do what feels right for you.
Yeah, well, I can't even eat until 11 a.m., so I've got 25 more minutes of torture to wait. Beautiful the way I am. Yes, I am beautiful, but I don't have any makeup, and no. Maybe in the future.
Exactly.
Although if you want to see me on my face, you can go on my TikTok. It's Chef Refund, the same one.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
But I don't really want to be on YouTube until I have nice outfits to wear and I can do my hair, get a haircut. And for that, all those things, I have to have people support my channel with financial. Buy me a cup of coffee, not monetized yet. So, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
For now,
and I think
no.
people will understand. Once you get that support, you'll be able to invest in those outfits and the whole look. So just keep
Well,
putting
yeah,
up
I mean,
content
I need
and
to
you'll
get
see
an overview, a rework. I guess that's whatever the word is. But, yeah, you know, an outfit upgrade. Like, one pair of shorts I have.
Yeah, totally. Once you get a couple new outfits, I think it will give you that confidence boost and the rebrand will feel
Well,
more
people
complete.
have to make donations on my YouTube, you know, for me to get a confidence boost.
Exactly. So keep engaging with them, keep letting them know how much it means, and hopefully as those small donations come in, you'll feel ready to step up your whole look and get
Well,
them
I
out.
hadn't gotten any donations yet, but I just really started ramping up my YouTube channel.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
How you
It's kind of slow
doing,
build.
Tamarani? How do you say your name? Go Tamaria.
Yeah,
Marie.
exactly. Just keep that
I
name
need glasses,
consistent,
I
and
can't
as you
read
grow,
well.
people will start recognizing it. So yeah, just keep that momentum going.
How many minutes do I have left until I can eat? At 11 a.m.
No problem. Since you're just waiting until 11, you've got about 25 minutes left. You're almost there. Just hang in and you'll get that first meal soon.
Somebody said, looks yummy. Well, I've been cooking that egg for the last 4 hours because I can't eat and do an intermittent fasting torture diet. And I can't eat until 11 a.m.
Oh, I
Then
know that
it is
so tough
torture.
when fasting. But hey,
It
you've got
is,
just a little
well,
bit
it's
longer
hard to
and
do
you
a
can
cooking
enjoy it.
show.
You've got
It's
this.
hard to do a cooking show when you're doing intermittent fasting, but I'll get used to it. Because I want to live longer on this earth, and I mean, you know, I don't have a personal trainer. I just can walk back and forth in the air conditioning here. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a bit of a
Oh, they
challenge,
left
but you're
my
really taking
broadcast.
those
They
small
didn't even put
steps,
thumbs
and every
up.
bit
How
counts.
rude.
And once you get into a rhythm, you'll feel more comfortable and confident on camera.
Well, I'm not unconfident on the camera. I don't,
Right.
I mean, I don't have the money to get the makeup I need and the cute outfits to wear for the camera. So I don't feel a little bit self-conscious being on the camera.
Yeah, that makes total sense. And honestly, you don't.
Hello,
have to have all that self-criticism.
Neo. What is your name?
Yeah, so my name is still just ChatGPT, but you can call me whatever feels natural.
We've
in our
got
conversation. I'm here to help with
Anastasia
whatever name you want.
Warnick. I don't know if I said it right. I need glasses. See, I'm starting to get people coming in on my YouTube live. Organic. I don't get nothing on Facebook, nothing on TikTok. I do get Bigo organic, but I don't make no money with Bigo. It's Katie. How you doing?
Hey, Katie.
Katie
I'm doing
from
well,
Bigo?
thanks for asking. That's awesome that you're getting some traction on YouTube. Organic
Katie
views
from
are really
Bigo?
promising. And yeah, if Bigo's not monetized, at least you know where your best organic reach is. So
I only
keep
know
building
one
your
Katie.
audience.
And from Bigo. I don't know if it's the same person. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing really well, thanks.
I don't know
I'm
if
glad
it's
to hear
the
things
same
picking up
Katie.
for
I
you,
mean,
actually.
it could be another Katie. Because somebody just says, it's Katie, it's Helena, it's Gertie. Well, Gertie I would know. Helena, probably. But I don't think she's on here.
Yeah,
I think
that's a good point.
Helena
It's kind of
is
confusing
still
when
on
you put them.
Bigo. But I'm not going to do Bigo. I don't make any money. I got to get people to donate money and funds so I can have money to live and make money on my YouTube channel. And I ain't making nothing with Bigo.
Yeah, that makes total
Is it
sense.
Katie
So
from
really focus
Bigo?
on YouTube, and if you can, maybe set up a direct call to action.
Katie
for
from
donations,
Bigo
like
from,
the buy me coffee link, so people
is
can
it
really support you
Pittsburgh?
directly there.
Pennsylvania? I'm trying to think. But I got it wrong. I don't know if you're the same person. But I'm assuming it is, but I don't know.
Yeah, it can be tough to keep track, especially if you have a few familiar names popping in. If you need, you can always ask them a quick question or just keep an eye on their profile.
Well, I don't know if it's the same Katie I know from Bigo or not.
Yeah, that sounds likely.
no
If the
idea.
timing and the comments match up, it probably is the same person. Just keep
Well,
an eye on the
not
consistency of what they're saying and you'll be
Not
able to spot it.
necessarily. I don't even remember giving her my YouTube. It used to be called Chef Poop. I don't know. I might have given her my YouTube like 4 years ago. Maybe.
Yeah, that's a good point. If it was that
From
long ago,
England.
it might just be a coincidence. Either way,
Okay, it's
keep an
not
eye
the
out, and if it's
same
not matching
Katie.
up, no
Well, nice
worries.
to meet
You
you.
can just keep growing your channel with your current audience.
Well, I thought it was somebody from Bigo named Katie. It's somebody from England.
That makes sense. Yeah, if they're from England, it might be a different Katie altogether. Just
Well,
stay mindful of the
obviously,
details, and
there's
if
a
it
lot of
clicks, you'll
people-
know for sure.
Well, yeah, that's why I can't assume just so somebody's on my YouTube account. They're from my Bigo. I've been on for 9 years. Tamarie Go-Go. Interesting name. Where are you from in England?
Yeah, exactly. It's best not to assume. If
Well,
tomorrow
that's
your
why I
Go-Go
said
wants to
that
share more, you can ask
I
them
do
if
know
they
Katie
just
on
keep it.
Bigo, but I don't know if she has my YouTube channel. Probably not.
Yeah, exactly. It might just be a random coincidence.
Probably.
So if you want, you can mention your channel and see if they recognize it, but there's no need to stress about it if the people
Well, I'm not.
fit.
I was gonna create a new Bigo account with Chef Refund, but realistically, I don't have another cell phone. So, oh, thank you. Thanks for subscribing to the channel.
Yeah, of course. I'm really glad you got that subscription. And yeah,
Well,
no
you know,
worries, just keep focusing on the platforms you have.
I'm about 1/8 there. If I'm at 135 subscribers or something, to get to that 1,000 monetization. I don't know how long it will take. It depends on if I can sit here and read the chat. But if somebody's not chat, if nobody's on my broadcast and I'm over looking at the computer, I may miss a chat. So I'll have to, pay attention more.
Yeah, definitely. I know it's a balance. If the chat is quiet, it's easy to get distracted or miss comments. But if you keep
Well, if
checking in
nobody's
regularly,
on my
you'll
live,
see
if nobody's on
every
my
bit of
live,
engagement gets you closer to that.
no, if nobody's on my live, and somebody just comes in and they happen to say something, and then I'm looking at YouTube or I'm looking at my computer, I may miss it.
Yeah, exactly. It's so easy to miss a comment if you're not constantly glancing back. Maybe you can keep your phone close by or have a second window open so you can catch any chat in real time. That's
Oh,
what
I
do.
can open it on my computer and have it kind of a smaller window. Then if there's somebody that comes in and says something, I could be sitting at my desk and then I could see that someone came in and then respond. That's a good idea. I didn't think about it.
Yeah, that's perfect. Then you can keep it right on your desk and you won't miss any comments. That way you can stay engaged, keep the conversation flowing, and it won't
Well.
disrupt your focus.
I only got 16 more minutes. Yeah, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're doing great. Just hang in there. and
Sizzle
once you
up
feel
my
ready,
egg
you can
and
have
I'll
the
warm
first
it up a
And
little.
thanks again for the support. Every subscriber really helps.
Well, I know, but I don't want to say that all the time because I find it annoying if I go to a YouTube channel and they tell me every 10 seconds to subscribe. That's not content. That's like telling people on TikTok to tap the screen. You know. I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all about practice. You just want to naturally engage them and then let them decide. So yeah, take a break and keep it in.
I'm just trying to sizzle that egg up. Oh, they left. Okay. I mean, I don't get that many people coming on my YouTube channel. But I do sometimes get like a fresh burst of a whole bunch of viewers. I know,
Yeah.
for organic.
Yeah, that's really valuable, especially since it's organic. So if you keep going, those bursts could become more frequent as your audience grows. Just stay consistent.
Probably. Well, I'd like to be live from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. You know.
That's a solid block of time, and it gives people a lot of opportunities to pop in. Just be sure to pace yourself and take breaks when you need to.
Right. Well, I just wanted to heat my egg up. And I've got my salad with the salad dressing I can eat at 11. And I've got 13 more minutes.
Perfect. Yeah, just a little longer and then you can enjoy it. I bet that egg and salad combo is going to be really satisfying.
Well, yeah, if I could just not eat the whole rest of the day after I eat all this. I don't think that's realistic. Do you? Probably not. For most people, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, most people do end up having a small snack or a little something later. It's all about balance. Just listen to your body.
Yeah. Well. I do miss the weather in Mexico City.
Yeah, I can imagine. The weather there is just so nice. Mild, not too humid. I bet it's really different from Houston.
Yeah. If somebody wanted to know, somebody told me that my Onion video is real popular. So I'm thinking about doing the Onion sequel. Can you help me think of a good title for the Onion sequel?
Oh, I love that idea. How about something like Onions Reimagined or The Layers of Onions Part 2? You know, something that plays
No,
off the
it's
fact that there's more
actually,
to discover.
one of my most popular recent videos is the burned up onion. Where you cook it for 2 to 3 hours and you watch how it changes over time. Sort of like if you think about going to Hawaii to the volcanoes and you're able to get close enough or with binoculars and you can see the lava popping up and the changes in the formations of the land systems.
Ooh, I really love that imagery. What if you called it something like The Burnt Onion, A Slow Transformation? Or Lava Layers, The Burnt Onion Journey?
How about
That way it
burned
ties
up?
in that volcanic
How about
smoke
burned
and
up
construction
onion?
feel.
Burned up onion part 2.
Yeah, that's really direct and clear. It keeps that connection to the first video and it sets up that anticipation for what's new. I think that's a great fit.
So if there's nobody on my YouTube right now, that doesn't mean that they may not come later, right? I did
Exactly,
notice.
yeah. Sometimes people just hop in later, especially if they see the replay or if they get a notification. So just keep going and they might show up once more people notice.
What does mukbang mean?
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of a waiting game sometimes. But as long as you keep consistent, those views will add up, even if it takes a bit.
What does mukbang mean?
Ah, good question. So a mukbang is basically a video trend where the creator eats a large amount of food while interacting with their audience. It started in Korea, but now it's really popular worldwide.
Wait, tell me again what it is?
Of course. So a mukbang is when someone eats a large amount of food on camera while they interact with their audience, kind of like a shared dining experience. People watch to enjoy the food and the conversation at the same time.
Oh, okay, because that's what the AI on YouTube says for I should do for the Q&A. Do you like mukbang videos? Okay.
Ah, exactly. Yeah, that could be a fun twist for your Q&A. You can talk about your favourite foods or just have that casual, cozy vibe while you answer questions.
Not
I think
even-
people would really enjoy that.
Well, I think people might enjoy my video if they like it after some time.
Yeah.
I've only got 8 more minutes until I can eat. my egg.
Yeah, just a few more minutes. You're so close. Once it's 11, you can enjoy that egg and salad, and I'm sure it'll be worth the wait.
So, are there any Americans that do mukbang video? I don't even know, I've never heard that. I used to live in Chinatown, but I've never heard of mukbang. I don't even know, wouldn't have known anything about it. Probably, there are. I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, definitely. There are a lot of American creators doing mukbangs now, especially on YouTube. It kind of blew up globally in the last few
Never heard of
years, so yeah, it's definitely a thing here too.
What do you just cook a lot of food or order it and sit there and eat for a couple hours and chit chat with people? Is that what it is?
Yeah, exactly. Usually the creator prepares a big spread, sometimes it's home cooked, sometimes they order in, and then they just eat and talk to the audience, answering questions or just hanging
For
out.
how many hours?
Yeah, exactly. Some of them go on for quite a while, like an hour or even longer, depending on how engaged people are. It's kind of a relaxing vibe for a lot of viewers.
So the fact that I use chopsticks, and I have for, most of my adult life, even though I don't do them right, might be an interesting play for the viewers.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that could be really charming. Just showing that you're still learning or that you've had them for years but you're having fun with it. That kind of authenticity can keep people really engaged.
7 minutes. Damn. Torture.
You're almost there. Just a few more minutes and then you can finally enjoy that meal. You've got this. Hang in.
Well, I suppose I could have my YouTube minimized on my computer. Then if somebody types something, I could read a comment.
Yes, exactly. If you minimize the window, you can keep an eye on it easily in the background and you'll still catch any comments as soon as they pop up. That should work.
Well, if they just sit there and watch, then there's nothing I could do. But if they comment, then I need some new jewelry. That's for damn sure. How many minutes left? 6 more minutes. Damn it.
Yeah, exactly. Just a few more minutes. And you're right. If people don't comment, there's not much you can do except wait.
I could
And yeah,
do
new jewelry would definitely
I
be
could
fun.
do chef's mukbang. I've never heard that word in my life. Chef mukbang.
Ooh, yeah, that actually sounds really cool. Like a chef-focused mukbang where you prepare dishes and then eat them while you chat. I bet people would be really interested in that twist.
Well, American people aren't gonna know what that is unless they're Asian or Asian American or they're Korean. Cause I lived in Chinatown for like 3 years and I've never heard that. I think I've heard the word, but I didn't know what it was until today.
Yeah, that's a great point. So if you explain it or just give a little context at the start, I think your audience will still get it. And honestly, it might be a cool way to introduce them to something new.
Well, I didn't know about it until today, what that meant. I think it might fit my personality, except that I'm trying to be on a diet. But I could have my mukbang hours, where I do the food preparation for 5 hours. Then I have a 2-hour window when I eat. So the whole day is spent preparing all the tasting menu. And then I eat for 2 hours and then, the next day and I have to wash dishes. And then I eat on camera. That might be interesting.
Ooh, I think that could be really unique. It kind of flips the usual mukbang format. It's more about the whole process, the artistry, and then that dedicated
Yeah, it might be
tasting window.
interesting.
I bet people would find it really intriguing, especially since it ties into a chef person.
Well, I think since I never heard that word, the American people might like the whole preparation of all the courses, like a chef tasting menu. And then the Asian people and the American would be curious because I didn't know what it means. Would be interesting watching me eat.
Yeah, exactly. I think that preparation focus is really universal. People love that behind the scenes aspect and then seeing you enjoy the final dish. I think you're onto something really cool there.
Well, I mean, it'd be appealing to Asian people and probably appealing to American people if they understand, oh, she's making her chef tasting menu for the day. And then they get to see me eat for 2 hours, one bit at a time. So then that would appeal to the Asian people. And then the American people would be like, oh, she's making her own tasting menu because she don't have the money to go to a nice restaurant. So she's just giving effort to having a nice meal. That's what American people would think. 3 more minutes, torture.
Yeah, exactly. I think that contrast is really powerful. It gives both perspectives.
Well, I
cultural
mean,
knowledge
it
for
might-
some, and that creative resourcefulness for
Well,
others.
somebody who's really a chef, like Gordon Ramsay or someone else, if they happen to come to my channel, they'd be like, oh, she's making an effort to have like a nice tasting menu at her own home restaurant. And then the Asian people might like to watch me eat with chopsticks.
Yeah, exactly. I think it would show that you have a lot of heart and intention behind it. And even if it's a simple meal, that effort and creativity will really come through no matter who's watching.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking about, but I already changed my name to Chef Refund, so I'll have to wait. Now on YouTube, I can change it in 2 weeks, so maybe another week, or whenever I changed it. And I could do, but Americans are not going to know what mukbang means. They're not going to, because I didn't know what it meant, so I'll probably be getting a lot more Asians on my telethon. But I also get Americans, because I don't speak Korean. But I do know
Yeah,
how,
that's
I do
true.
know how to
So,
use
you can
chopsticks.
keep it flexible. Once you get closer to that name change, maybe introduce it step by step so you explain the concept.
But
That way
on a
everybody
brighter note, I do know of a really good Korean barbecue place somewhere in Houston that they give you those little tapas. They have like a cart, like a stewardess, the airline stewardess. Unlimited tapas, unlimited salad, and then if you do the unlimited barbecue, which I don't, but I have something I like there, it's very good for a YouTube video or even a live experience of seeing me live at a restaurant. Now, I would not say the name of the restaurant because when I'm there, I may do a long form or short video with the name of the restaurant giving them credit, but not while I'm there. It's not safe or smart. Oh, I can eat! Yay! I've been waiting for 4 hours to eat. Torture. Well, somebody wanted me to show my face on YouTube. I look horrible. I don't want to. I mean, I like to put on makeup, look cute, have different outfits every day, do my makeup, my hair, and everything. And I can't do that. I don't really want to be on the camera. You know. I mean, I deleted some of my YouTube videos where I was on the camera because I don't want to be. Now TikTok and Bigo, it's different than YouTube. It's more of a live video thing. But I could do part of my YouTube video where I'm cooking like for 5 hours. And then the other part I could be on the camera. I don't mind doing it, but I really don't. Let me see if this egg is edible. It's like a 5-hour egg. No, it's edible. I don't think. Nobody's gonna eat a 5-hour egg at a restaurant. Unless you're in Japan at an omakase restaurant. I'm kinda hard to chew. It's a little bit hard to chew, I'm not gonna lie. Now, where do I go to see the comments on my YouTube? Quit talking to me. Yeah, that egg is not very good. Not very, I mean, no. You think I can go back online. It looks like I've got one person watching.
Yeah, that's great. Even if it's just one person right now, that's a start.
Okay, I can see the comments now.
Awesome.
Said,
Yeah, now that you can see them, you can respond in real time and keep that engagement going. So just stay connected and hopefully more people will pop in soon.
Okay. Well, it said I had one viewer now. Let me see.
Yeah.
I have to mute it.
Yeah, no worries. Once you mute it, you can just focus on the comments in your live and you won't get that echo.
I've got
Let me know if you need anything else.
133 subscribers on Chef Poop.
That's awesome. You're getting really close to that monetization goal. Just keep building that momentum and you'll be there before you know it.
You mean in the next year or two?
Yeah, exactly. If you keep at it, by next year you'll definitely hit that 1,000 mark. Just stay consistent and you'll get there.
How long until I get it?
I can't see exactly how long it'll take without knowing your growth pace, but you can estimate by how many subscribers you gain per week. If you keep up your current momentum, you might
About
hit it in a few
10.
months, but if you get bursts of growth, it could happen sooner.
Well, I mean, I gotta keep doing that.
Exactly.
My egg is not edible.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. If it's been sitting for a while or it's not heated well,
It's
definitely don't force it. Just take it slowly, maybe make it
It's
more
hard to
too fast
chew.
and it. Yeah, exactly. If it doesn't feel right, it's better to just skip it and wait until you have something that you feel good about eating. You'll be fine.
Are there any YouTubers that do that American mukbang? But I need to eat a whole bunch. Well, if you have a coarse tasting, then you put the egg in.
Sure, there are several American YouTubers who do mukbang style videos. For example, Nikocado Avocado is well known for his big portions and dramatic style, and Bethany Gaskin on the channel Loves Life combines mukbang with cooking. Matt Stoney also does big eating challenges, though more on the competitive side.
Well, I could do a twist on mukbang where I do one meal a day, but I spend the whole day preparing the food unless I have enough money to go out to eat.
Oh, that's a really clever twist. Yeah, you can focus on that whole journey, prepping the ingredients, the care you put in, and then that one big meal. I think that would give it a whole new texture and really pull people in.
Now, if I need to go to my YouTube channel as Chef Refund, right?
Exactly, yeah. Just head over to your YouTube channel as Chef Refund and you can see how things are going. Maybe update your description or just check in with your analytics.
Well, I like the name Chef Refund, but I don't love it.
Yeah, I get it. It's quirky and it sticks out, but it's not quite that spark you love. So, once you can
No.
change it in a few weeks, you can rebrand if you come up with something that really clicks.
I might put it back as Chef Poop.
Yeah, that could be a good move. If that felt more natural and you felt a stronger connection to it, then once the time is up, you can switch it back and it will feel like you again.
But wait a minute.
Yeah, no rush at all. Just take your time, see how you feel over the next week or so, and then you can make the switch when it feels right.
Well, this egg is unedible. I mean, I cooked it for 4 hours, but. it's
Oh,
not-
I'm so sorry about
chewy.
that. Yeah, definitely don't eat it if it's been sitting that long. Just skip it and maybe you can make something fresh once your fasting window is done.
Tastes like. I mean, nobody would eat this.
Yeah, exactly. It's probably best just to toss it and make something new when you're ready. I know it's frustrating, but
Well, I've
better to
got
skip
one
it
of
than just
those
clean this up.
black pans, the iron pans, and I could make a.
Yeah, exactly. If you've got a nice iron pan, you can make a whole new dish. Maybe a quick omelette or a stir fry. That way you get a fresh start and it'll be more satisfying.
I'm just mad at my friend Gertie. She said she didn't like me and come back on TikTok and she didn't come in.
Yeah, that is kind of frustrating. I get why you'd feel that way. I think, just focus on the viewers who are engaging and maybe Gertie will come around once she sees your success.
Oh, she's on another. I said, why are you ignoring me?
Yeah, that's really tough. It sounds like she's just busy or maybe focused somewhere else right now.
She
Try
don't
not-
come on my damn broadcasts anymore.
Yeah, I know, it's really frustrating when that happens. But, keep focusing on your audience and your content. If she comes back around, great, but you've got to keep going for yourself
I'm not
too.
gonna worry about it. I'm having my toast with the jelly.
Ooh, that sounds really good. Nice and simple. I bet after all that waiting, it's going to be really satisfying just to have that sweet bite. Enjoy.
Today they are smoking meth. And today they are doing the and so
Really?
I would get a mask and they had chickens and ducks and 12 cats in the house.
It seems like there was some crazy activity going on potentially.
Oh, well,
Maybe.
yeah, that was kind of a different character.
What the freak is this? Is this inside the house? It is creepy as all heck. I think restoring this would be a great move, and I think the buyer will absolutely love it. That's partially what this. Phew. I'm gonna call it a wrap. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm standing in the driveway of a property that I just purchased, and I gotta be honest with you guys, based on what I'm seeing here, it's got me a bit nervous. As you can see, there's a ton of trash in the driveway, and I'm just crossing my fingers here that the rest of the property isn't in a similar situation. I've never been out to this property, so in today's video, we're gonna walk the property together, figure out exactly what we have gotten ourselves into, and by the end of the video, we're gonna get into some numbers and try to figure out whether this was a good buy or a bad buy. So, let's get into it. So far, I'm seeing a lot of trash here. Just under this carport alone in the driveway, we've got a ton of garbage. Everything from hedge trimmers, dressers, old furniture, to animal crates. We've got live animal traps here. Just a ton of random stuff. Not sure what's going on here. Is this a homemade barbecue? Someone was literally firing up briquettes in a bucket with a grill over it? Like, what in the world? That's not normal. Have an axe in your flower bed next to your rose bushes or whatever these are. It looks like a rose, right? I don't know my flowers. It just absolutely reeks too. Ooh, if it stinks this bad outside, I am like terrified of what the smell's gonna be like inside. What the flip? That's a little alarming. Just a dead bird sitting right here. My brain going in a lot of different directions. Why would there be a dead bird just sitting right there? Oh, I just noticed something kind of cool actually. Over here, it looks like we have ourselves like some RV carport over there. Basically looks like it matches this one right here. Let's go over there and check that out. We might as well start in the exterior of the house before we head on into the interior. Okay, there is a ton of weird stuff that just keeps popping out at me as I'm walking around this house. Like, this isn't normal. Honestly, it's kind of scary. I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm not looking forward to going in this place. Guys, if you're new to the channel, I buy a lot of different houses. Some of them are quick, easy fix and flips. Other ones are massive renovations or complete gut jobs. I think this one might be. Either way, there's always some sort of an interesting situation taking place, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can follow along. Okay, well, we're gonna keep cruising here. On a positive note here, one thing I will say is that the roof is looking relatively new-ish, I would say. So far, that's a positive on this place. The only one I've seen. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. First off, neighboring house, absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous house, perfect landscape. Man, I cannot imagine being in their shoes, living next to a place like this. But that's all about to change. We're gonna fix it up for them. So, guys, one thing that's cool is this RV parking spot. I love this structure. Everybody loves RV parking. Having not only a dedicated spot, but a covered designated spot for an RV or camper trailer or whatever, that's definitely a value add for this property. Lots of stuff here. A printer on a pallet outside. Holy smokes. What the heck is that? Over, it almost looks like some sort of cage attached to the house. I don't know. We're gonna go find out though. We've got all kinds of cages back here. We're gonna investigate each one of them. And there's some other cages back here. I don't know if you can see that through the camera. I'll take you there in a moment. But this one right here has got me a bit perplexed, if you will. Looks kind of almost just like a normal dog kennel, but then this is what has got me wondering, like, what is this thing? It's almost like they were some sort of large cat in here or something. Like they have this lower kennel and then they added on some sort of like climbing post up to this other cage up here. To be honest with you, it doesn't look too stable. That is a mystery. As I was walking back here, I was focused on the cage and I literally walked right by this. Is just hanging from a tree. So we got a rope that's tied up there like 30 feet high, and at the bottom, the heck is even going on here? I don't know if you can see that, but that rope runs way up there. There's just some weird stuff going on here. So one side we've got this animal cage dangling from a tree by a rope. The other side, I don't know if you can see this, we've got more rope with a carabiner attached. They were free soloing. Look at this. I think that's like a chalk bag hanging down. I don't know. This looks like climbing gear to me. What do you guys think? Sometimes I walk these properties and we just find all of these random things everywhere. And I'm just like, I don't know. I'll be thinking about it for days afterwards going like, what was even happening in that house or on that property? It's absolutely wild. All right, well, let's keep walking this backyard and just kind of see what else we might stumble across. It's kind of interesting. They have like fencing like this all over the place. It might be hard to see in the camera, but you'll see it better as we continue to walk around the property. I'm just like going, what is all that about? They left us a lawnmower, the old Troy built. Question is, does it run? If it does, that's a win. Probably sell that off for $500 or something. Okay, so we just came across more cages that are like nestled underneath this tree, which I don't know, feels random to me. And just feels odd, feels out of place. I mean, at first glance, I would say, oh, looks like a doghouse. Now, all this extra wiring up here. Like, I think this is chicken fence. Guys, hit me in the comments. What do you think they were using this
To train the
cage
pit
for?
bulls and
I'm
feed them
curious on that.
chickens into
Okay,
flight.
there's even more cages over here. Let's get out
They
of here.
probably don't want to say
I
it
was
because it's
like,
on a
oh,
YouTube channel.
gerbil feeder, which kind of looks like that, but at the same time, there's
Looks
feathers
like a
everywhere.
damn zoo.
There's more of this chicken wire, so I don't know. Maybe that is a chicken coop, I guess. I've never raised chickens, but I didn't think you fed them out of a gerbil feeder, whatever you call that. Maybe you do. If anybody in the comments has chickens, does this appear to just be a chicken coop, or is it something else? There is a lot going on in this backyard. And I mean, I can tell that at one point this was like a really nice backyard. There's a lot of like mature trees, potentially fruit trees here. It actually looks like it was really cool at one point. We'll keep moseying down the rest of the property and check it out. But man, look at the house behind me. It is just a disaster. Okay, that's cool. Well, maybe it's cool. We're about to find out, but I did not even know this was here. It was like a little shop, outbuilding ADU thing hidden back here. That's awesome. I guess let's go check it out and see if we can get inside. I mean, I wasn't joking when I said this looks like it was like a cool garden at, kind of like a rooster. Boy, you have tons of different flowers. It kind of like almost mazes through the back acreage of the property here. Great. Hopefully those roosters aren't just crowing this whole time. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the mic, but there's a rooster over here on the neighbor's property, and I think there's a rooster right up here on our property that are just, they're cock-a-doodle-doing back and forth. Guys, I'm gonna see if we can get inside here next, but before we do that, just let me circle you around to the bottom half of this property. It's pretty cool looking. We're gonna check out this little barn here, and then we'll keep exploring the lower half of the property. See if she's unlocked. Blind that thing. Oh, a little dusty. Hello. Okay, this is kind of crazy. I mean, it's sheetrock, all drywalled in, which is nice. There's a wood stove over there in the corner. There's a heat source in here, drywall, power, which is good. We got further investigating to do here, but this is actually a pretty nice structure given that it's finished. I can't quite tell if the floor is concrete or not. They're just
That
stuck down
jalapeno
there,
is
but
hot.
We've got drywall, we've got electrical, we've got a heat
Get me
source.
some more
That's pretty
water.
cool. Let's see if we can get this big door opened up here.
Now I
I don't know what,
am watching the comments on my
here,
computer.
but I think someone might have been like,
But I'm not gonna sit over here by the stove.
here.
When
Unless we can get
I
one,
wait till somebody makes a comment,
two, we have this
and then
room
then I will respond. Otherwise, I'm gonna
over window, which you would do if you were trying to sleep.
do
mean,
what I
this
normally do
appears as
on a
like
daily
bed
basis, which
frame
is
that was built almost. Maybe this
eat,
something they used to
and
do.
then I have
I honestly don't quite know.
the egg is unedible.
So not only was
Too, I
just
cooked it too
finding
long. I can't do it.
this shop
I got
a
more
surprise,
eggs. I can make
on the
another
positive
one.
side, it does have a concrete floor. We've got power, we've got heat, we've got drywall. It's a fully finished
Yeah.
workshop back there.
I
There's a
can-
really nice value add to the
I
property.
can
So
make
that's
the
the
egg
positive
in
side
that
here.
black
Let's keep
pan.
exploring the rest of this land here, because we still have.
That's okay.
decent
I mean,
portion
A
of
for
land
effort.
down
You
this
never know
hill
if you
over
don't
here.
go.
Again, I'm telling you, at one point in its day, this was a beautiful piece of property. I mean, somebody had a dialed in.
Oh, I gotta get my
Look
vitamins.
at that. They even got grapes. That is awesome. Also, I see a little lean-to coming out off of our shop here with the grapes back there. Before we head any down further, let's go check out what's over here. Look at all these mature trees here. I absolutely love this.
I had to wash my
It's a shame
town.
that it's gotten so out of hand, I guess. It's pretty
It's,
overgrown.
it's getting a little dirty. Wash it in the bathtub.
Okay, this has seen better days.
Uh-huh.
There's a lean-to that I wanted to come over and take a look at just to try to see what may have been under here, but
Thanks
it's a
for tuning
little
in.
weathered.
Chef
Might
Poop
have some
Television.
issues. Either that or
I'm
just
thinking about
office
changing my name
and
back to
all
Chef
good.
Poop
I
because
actually think this little side area is really cool.
I'm just not a good
This,
cook
it's all
anyway.
up.
So I
You
don't
kind of
know.
have a cool little area where you can have a little chair patio set out here, right next to your grills right here. Very little bigger. I mean, that is pretty cool if you ask me.
I'm gonna maybe cook. I don't know. I may cook me egg in that black pan later. But now is clean this off. There.
Door anywhere here. I was half expecting to come to the backside here and there'd be some sort of entrance here. Must be just around the side. What is this? Okay. More grapes around here, which is pretty cool. No, it is nailed shut. You can see through. There's a crack here. I think the entrance is on the other side. I mean, at this point, we got to figure out what the heck's inside here. So we're gonna swoop around the other side of the property, and see if we can get to the front of this thing if it's not too overgrown with bushes and whatnot. So earlier I mentioned just not being pleased when I pulled up to the property. What I am pleased with so far is the land itself. Like, I can see a pretty clear vision to getting this landscape cleaned up. It's gonna be amazing back here. Again, we still gotta go into the house. I'm still nervous about it. I have a feeling it's gonna be a disaster. The land is so cool. And this garden area is so cool. The structure we're trying to get into is down in the back corner here. It was completely overgrown with bushes.
I do have one viewer on my
Really
YouTube.
Get to the other side.
I am on TikTok at the same
I'm
time.
gonna walk down to this back corner.
Yeah.
That's not the shed, that's the neighbor's shed there.
Have to piss my eggs.
Circle around and see if we
Got
can get to the
run.
front of that building where the door was. There doesn't appear to be an easy route. So we're gonna do our best here. Cause I really wanna know what's in that. Okay, I think I got eyes on it. Straight back through here. So I think we can make our way. All this was landscaped at one point. There's like these old railroad ties that are in here that I think were, you know, boxed off for different planter beds or garden beds, raised garden boxes maybe. But again, it's just hard to see. It's just everything's so overgrown. But there was a lot of work that went into this at one point. Spider webs, get those out of here. What in the world? Guys, in the comments, what is this? Is this like a compost mixer? I'm just curious, what is that? Just a barf? Oh no, plastic. I don't know. What in the world is that thing? Honestly, I'm a little scared to go in here. Look at this. Some sort of cage. This is super creepy. We've got a cage entrance here, but then it goes back into that other structure that was on the backside of our property there.
I ain't going that way.
Just making sure no one sneaks up and locks me in here or something. It puts the lotion on the skin. That's what I'm feeling right now. Okay, quick sweep. We're gonna make this quick, because I don't want to get very much. So here's that back building that was on the back corner of our property. What the heck? Okay, it's obviously some sort of cage. I was honestly anticipating it was like some sort of cool shed or something in what was once a vineyard type of setting. That's not what it is. This was something, I don't really know what it was, but alright, this is too creepy for me. I'm out of here. So as far as I can tell, we've pretty much walked the entire property. The only thing left for us to do is head on in the house. Okay, so as I'm getting closer and closer to the house, two observations. One, the mess is getting worse and worse. And two, just stumbled onto another outbuilding. Interesting. We got a busted out window. What was this being used for? I know what a normal person would use this for, probably a garden shed, but nothing about this entire property has been normal so far.
With all
If it's
a bunch of
structurally
animals
sound,
and
which
cages.
it feels like it is, this would be a really cool garden shed to restore. As
Well,
you
I'm
can see, it's
hoping to
all
get
like
more people on
hardwood,
my
and check out the
YouTube
ceiling
channel.
too. The ceiling
Garrity?
is super cool. I think restoring this would be a great move, and I think the buyer will absolutely love it. Guys, let me know in the comments. I'm curious what you think I should turn this into. Should we?
How about a guest house? Oops.
Changes happen in life, and adapting can be meaningful.
Normal so far. If it's structurally sound, which it feels like it is, this would be
I'm
a
watching
really
my
cool
YouTube
garden
channel,
shed to restore.
and
you
that
can
looks
see it's
for
all
the
like
comments.
old barnwood.
Put it back
And check
to
out the
Chef
ceiling
Food.
too. The ceiling is super
I
cool.
was not
I think
feeling
restoring
Chef
this
Food,
would be a
I don't
great move, and I think the buyer will absolutely love it. Guys, let me know in the comments. I'm curious what you think I should turn this into. Should we just do a garden shed or something cooler that I'm not thinking of that we could do with this whole building? At this point, I think we're done out here. It's time to head up, get inside this house. And I gotta be honest with you, it looked bad from the front. It's not looking any better from the back. My goodness, this is getting gnarly. What the frick is this? Is this inside the house?
You can't say cuss word.
No, okay. I just came across this doorway right here. It's wide open. I think it's just going into a crawl space in the house, like not actually inside the home, but it is just
Ugh.
stuff. I mean, just full to the brim of junk. Yeah, this is definitely just a crawl space, but obviously it's taller than most. I can see some footings down there and whatnot, but so what we're dealing with down here, I mean, this is just a dirt floor. Looks like they were using it for storage. My goodness, what the heck are those? Okay, I gotta go get a mask on. I don't know what those tanks are. I'm gonna go grab a mask and we're gonna go back in there and investigate. So I'm definitely not gonna be heading inside without a mask. Unfortunately, I don't have any with me, so we're gonna make a quick trip into town, pick up some masks, so so then we can take you on a tour inside. So let's go get some.
Ace Hardware, Dollar Tree. He's going to get the mask so he can go back.
Go down to aisle 12 and you'll see him right there on your right. Perfect, thank you.
Okay, no worries. Cool, thank you. Set aisle 12.
He's showing himself going to a damn hardware store.
I think we found him.
Why don't you just... See, the reason why they can't do a live YouTube video of this guy exploring the house is because,
I think we're good to go. I mean, I don't
unless he went and had somebody look through the house,
be a bad idea to
because if there's a skull or a dead person or drugs or something not approved,
I don't know what you guys
he
think
can
of
get
those
trouble.
comments. Is this overkill for some of these houses we're walking?
But
This would be
realistically,
a good idea.
We're all set now, guys.
if you had a property that you purchased and you want to do a walkthrough, you just have an assistant
Alright guys, we are
go and do the walkthrough first before you do your live video.
head in there a little bit
And
further
then in
this
that case,
crawl
you could
space
do the live
before we head in
video.
the house. But right after we're done in here, we'll head inside.
Unless you already knew there was nothing
So this is the
in
crawl
the
space.
video.
If the interior of the house looks anything like this, I'm not gonna be very pleased. Look at this. What is this right here on dresser or whatever this is? Holy smokes. Someone tell me what this is. I don't know, man. This is creepy.
Tank or something.
Like, what is all this stuff? I'm not touching it, I can tell you that much. Alright guys, I've seen enough in here. It's time to go. Whoa! They just about went down. It's time to go inside the house. So we just got done checking out the crawl space. I don't even know what words can describe that, but that was crazy. And as I was heading up to the front of the house, heading up these stairs here, I noticed that I was like, holy smokes, there's an entire like deck area off the side here that didn't even know was here. We have a deck area, some sort of cover thing here, and then we have like a koi pond back in here, or some sort of old water feature. Obviously the water's stagnant, nothing's moving. You definitely wouldn't want to be jumping in that water. I've heard stagnant water like that can have flesh-eating bacteria, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's right in there. It's so overgrown here. The crazy thing is this patio is actually, I can tell it was really cool in its day. So like that little water feature, super cool. I can tell someone put a ton of effort into this at one point. And then same thing with this barbecue area. This is Trex decking, very expensive stuff. Nice cover that they put up here. Real quick before we head inside, we might as well just pop up onto this deck here, see if we have any sort of view, as well as just check the overall integrity of the deck here. Feels pretty sturdy, so that's good. Holy smokes. Got a broken slider, appears to be. Missing glass panel right here. Again, I know I keep saying this, but once this place is cleaned up, we have this backyard area just dialed in, everything trimmed down. You'll have a pretty cool deck up here overlooking your amazing garden style backyard and with a little bit of rolling hill views back there. So it's a beautiful setting nonetheless once it is cleaned up.
I think it'd be more interesting for him to do a live video of the house, but have somebody do a thorough search
Masking up before we go inside. I'm gonna throw some rubber gloves on
before
too,
he
this is just on another level.
does the live video of the house, of the exploration. I'd pay somebody to go through a part of the team. Oh, that's gross.
Oh my gosh. This is nuts. The previous owners supposed to be gone as of yesterday, but the place looks like this. I'm never surprised when they end up coming back. Whoa. No way. There's like 300 flies in this room. Okay, look at this. This is crazy. I don't know what they call that, but one of the Ninja Turtles carries those. Insane. I can smell it through my mask, guys. I'm gonna try to describe this to you. Give a quick sniff test. Oh, God. The reason I'm masked up, just so you know, I'm gonna try to describe the smell to you. If you were to take 3 dirty dogs and get them soaking wet, then let them run around the inside of the house. Smell like a wet, dirty dog mixed with feces, possibly multiple, mixed with, there's a hint of cleaning solution. I don't even know how something gets like this. This is insane. Look at this, guys. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's gross. That looks like Mark Yarbo's house.
Holy crap. I mean, what in the world was happening on this countertop? So we got fridge,
No, that,
sink,
I'm sorry, but
dishwasher,
no.
and stovetop. What do you guys think? Think we can save the appliances? I'm not very excited to go into that hallway, but we'll take a look.
See, he should do all this live and he could do it.
Stinks. Very bad. It's coming through the mask. No. I think.
Oh my God.
That's partially where the smells come from.
That's horrible.
Guys, I'm gonna call it a wrap. I can't even be in this house any longer. It's seeping through the mask. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whew. Breathe some fresh air there. Sorry, let me regain my composure here a little bit. So full transparency, when a house is in this much disrepair and there's this much stuff inside it, is incredibly difficult to try and actually pinpoint a scope of work on what needs to be done. Like, yeah, you could easily say, hey, everything needs to be done, which it probably does. And it's also
No, you have to hire that company to come in and clean out the damn house.
Come up with repair budget. So I know we said we were going to get into numbers on this deal at the end of the video. Unfortunately, we're going to have to postpone that until we get the trash out of here, get all of this stuff out of here so that we can actually go into the home, manage being in there for more than 10 seconds without throwing up, have a better look at what is going on in there. So the next steps for me are to get the trash out crew out here, get all of this out of here, clear out the house, so we can have a clear picture of exactly what's going on. I can then come back out, shoot another video around the scope of work and repair budget and do the final numbers then. If you want to follow along in this project, hit that subscribe button. This is a crazy one, and just even the trash out alone, when I come back out here, is going to be a night and day difference from what you just saw here today. Also, guys, if any of you have a property you're interested in selling and would like to get a cash offer from me on it, go to my website, fill out the form, let's chat. I'll put a link to the website in the show notes. All right, see ya.
Show notes. Yeah, see, I think, if you buy houses and you flip them and you have a YouTube channel, you have a team of people. Yeah, the house is gross. Yeah, it's weird, but it's like urban exploration, but you own it. So you have somebody go ahead of you and do the whole checking to make sure there's no dead bodies and drugs and this and such, or crime scenes. And then you go and you'd be like, okay, I just brought this property, we're gonna explore it together. You could do a 3-hour video. But in your own YouTube mind, you already know that you've had somebody go ahead of you. So in case there's some bones or whatever, and you don't have to call 911 and get the police involved. It's already done ahead of time. Or you could do a uploaded YouTube video that you're gonna edit with your crew, searching the whole property, and then not upload it yet. Then you go live on your YouTube channel, and you already know you've already searched it, or your team has. I'm not gonna find any drugs or crime scenes or dead bodies. And then you just walk around with your live video audience. That's what I would do if I flipped houses for a living. Because I think that, and you don't have to tell people you're gonna do that. You just do it. I mean, because probably you don't want to be doing a YouTube live video and find a dead body or drugs or crime scene or worse. If you buy property for a living, you probably want to make sure it's going to be, you know it's going to be on your live video. Just like I know it's going to be on my live video. But if you do buy property and that looks like a bad hoarder house, that house that is doing But it was uploaded video, so it wasn't as interesting to me. I think live video is more interesting than uploaded. Although I do watch uploaded YouTube. But I do think live is more, in my opinion, it's more interesting. It's like I'm live on TikTok at the same time and waiting on Gertie and Ryan to come on in.
Want to know someone's criminal past? Search millions of records instantly, from arrests.
In 2007, MGM Mirage broke ground on what would become the most expensive privately financed construction project in American history. It was an $8.5 billion development on 67 acres of the Las Vegas Strip, a 49-story Norman Foster hotel at the center. The rebar.
That's what I would do if I flipped houses for a living.
On 15 completed.
And I probably wouldn't even tell people I'm gonna do it. I'd have somebody search the property
had signed 62 reports
in detail and maybe even film.
The building
In case they did find a dead body, they could blur it.
and had to be taken apart by hand,
Then,
floor by floor, over 14
then I would go live on my YouTube and say, okay, I've just bought this property and we're gonna explore it together. I don't know what we're gonna find, but it's
by a steakhouse.
kind of, I would just fib.
Let's go back to when this was supposed to be the future. This is the Harmon Hotel. Or rather, this is what the Harmon Hotel was supposed to be. 49 stories, an oval footprint, blue glass panels arranged in a checkerboard pattern that would shift and shimmer depending on the angle of the desert sun. At the top, a sky bar with unobstructed views across the Las Vegas basin to the Spring Mountains. Below it, 400 hotel rooms, 207 luxury condominiums, a spa, and a lobby designed by a Pritzker Prize-winning architect to feel like nothing else on the Strip. From certain approaches, the building would have looked less like a hotel and more like a vertical meadow, something that gathered light and organized it. The architect was Norman Foster. Foster had designed the 30 St. Mary Acts in London, the one everyone calls the Gherkin. He had rebuilt the Reichstag Dome in Berlin. He was designing what would become Apple Park in Cupertino. He had won the Pritzker Prize, the Nobel of Architecture. He had also never built in Las Vegas. Precisely the point. MGM Mirage was not trying to build a hotel. It was trying to make a statement about what Las Vegas was. A city that commissioned serious architecture from serious architects, not just bigger versions of what already existed. City Center was that statement at maximum scale. A 67-acre mixed-use district on the Strip. 6 towers, 2 hotels, a casino, a retail pavilion, 2,400 residential units, all rising simultaneously from a single continuous concrete core. At peak activity, 9,000 workers reported to the site daily, more people than live in some American towns. MGM brought in Daniel Labiskin, Helmut John, and Raphael Benoli alongside Foster. Each was assigned a tower. For the centerpiece, the one that was the Strip and defined the site,
I couldn't
they
eat
called
the
it
egg.
the best architect they could
Gross.
find.
I spit it out.
The general contractor was Perini Building Company, one of the largest in the United States. The structural engineer of record was Hal
Well, I
Cunningham,
tried to eat the eggs.
the Canadian firm whose
I think I
drawings
just,
specified
I cooked it a
precisely
little
how
bit too
every
long.
load-bearing element was to be
And I
built.
got this
The
black
rebar
pan over here.
subcontractor was Pacific Coast Steel
I
of
should have
San
used
Diego,
it. So,
whose workers physically placed
when I
and
get
tied
ready
the
for my
steel on
next
every
meal,
part.
I'll probably use that
And then
pan.
there was the fourth party, Converse Consultants. Converse was not hired by MGM. Converse was not hired by Perini. Converse was hired by Clark County. Right position, at the right spacing, tied in the right configuration. The concrete that encases it is only as strong as the steel inside. Get the steel wrong, and the beam cannot transfer the load. At that point, the building is not just flawed. In a seismic event, the load transfer fails. The structural walls lose their connection to each other. The building's capacity to support its own weight begins to collapse. Las Vegas is...
I don't think they have, what do you call it, earthquakes, but I don't know.
Today I'm gonna find people in the park and convince them to open an LLC, whether a freelancer or a small business owner. An LLC.
Now see, I got my comments pulled up on my computer, and so I can tell I got one YouTube viewer. But you ain't talking. I don't know what you're doing, but I guess you're watching. So I can't. If y'all don't talk, I can't. I'm not gonna sit there and stare at my iPhone screen.
That I guarantee you haven't seen anything like it. Really did it this time. Oh boy.
I could play some music, but then YouTube is gonna give me a, well, I don't get in trouble. I don't get banned. It's just background music and I don't like it. Sometimes I just say F it and I'll go ahead and do it.
Wow. Good job. Wow.
But, you know.
It's time to see what we got. What we've been waiting
But
for.
usually what I go live so many times. If I do play music behind the scenes, it says claim and then you delete the video. So when I get 1,000 subscribers, I can apply to be monetized. Apply.
It looks like some things fell over.
So I'm gonna have all that junk removed.
Wow. So this go-kart used to be on top of this go-kart. The steel frame broke somewhere in the ocean, so my bottom go-kart is completely crushed. And that's how we're starting.
I came across this cat ball, and it's like a hamster ball, but for cats, and it's a way to take your indoor cats outside in a safe way. But it looks insane. It looks crazy, and I had to get it because I needed to know if cats would even use this. But
If I got one viewer on YouTube, I mean, otherwise I would restart. That's what I do if I get a live and I don't get any traction, momentum, just restart it with a new title.
Hamster ball, whatever you call it. I can see the comments right now of just cats are meant to go outside, let your cats just roam around outside, and I understand that.
At the end of the day,
it's perfectly fine. But us, with
I
American Gary,
mean,
we live
look
beside
at
very
Mr.
busy
Beast.
neighborhoods. We see
I don't really think he's that interesting. I don't really watch his. Oh, I have watched some, but he started out with nothing on YouTube. I'm not any different. I just don't. He probably did long form videos. I'm not doing those because I don't have time. I'm live all the time.
Product opens rapidly.
And I don't have a second cell phone.
Nice to know.
If I had another iPhone, I could do it, but I don't.
Here.
So.
Just gonna practice it inside today. Just need to get them to get used to it. But it is literally like a hamster ball for cats. So I'm so excited for this.
That's lovely.
Here goes nothing.
Interesting.
Oh, there it is. There it is. They gotta get in there, obviously. But this is it. There's a ball that your cat can go in and walk around. Thanks, buddy. You can go in.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
You just gotta watch. I'm just letting you get used to this little
Let's have a
ball.
lot of gas.
You wanna walk?
Horrible.
Come here.
He likes it.
I know, it seems
Oh,
like
well.
he's
I mean,
perfectly content. We gotta see if he
that's
can
what
just
I'm
walk
trying,
around.
I'm trying to do one meal a day. I'm not there yet. Not there yet.
Also, maybe just watch Gary run here. Look, you want your pickle? Oh, look. Come here. Come here. Come on. There we go. He seems like he likes it. Gary does like little, like the air-conditioned house we got for him. He really liked. I mean, look, he's going back in. He likes being in little spaces like this. But the funniest thing is, if you put this in a corner, he'll immediately hate it. He hates being in a car in a carrier, but he likes this. Look, it's open, and he went and got back inside of it. But this is good. This is what we need. We need him to just get used to this.
He just walked to the net.
Oh, okay. No. Don't tear it. Don't tear it. You don't have to be in there. You're just using it. It's literally open. Look at him. He's learning the ways. He's learning. He's learning. Oh.
So cute.
He doesn't want to get out. Guys, he will not get out of this thing. Get out, Gary. Come this way.
Gary.
Come this way. Oh.
He's like, no.
He loves it. He absolutely loves it. Who would have thought? It's Kurt's time for the exercise ball. Now him, I don't know what he's gonna do. Gary liked it a lot more than I was expecting. Kurt likes tents, like outdoor tents, and this is like the same material as it. Look. I mean, both of them have checked it out immediately. Okay, he has entered on his own terms, so that's a good sign. You're in a big ball. It looks like those bike cages that they like ride around in a circle. Well, Kurt and Gary both do not mind at all. They're not freaking out, they're not meowing, they're chilling. Kurt hasn't tried to move yet. Come here, Kurt. Look, you can walk this way. Come here. Ooh. Come here. Huh? Check that out. I was not expecting it. I know it probably looks really weird, like on video, you're probably like, why would you do this? And maybe a lot of cats wouldn't like it, but Kurt and Gary they're perfectly fine with it.
Look, this is the easiest consent banner I have ever set up on a website. We're talking under 10 minutes, no code, and it's free for small businesses. It's called CookieBot by User-Centrics, and it is used on over 2.4 million websites. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what it does, walk you through the setup, and show you what it looks like to have it live on your site. Also, I am going to break down pricing because there is a free plan that covers most small websites right out of the gate. Now, I've helped build and launch over 300 websites, and cookie consent management is a complex step in the launch process. However, CookieBot makes this ridiculously easy. Now, one thing I didn't expect is how directly this ties into your Google Ads performance. There is a reason now that Google requires this, and once you see how important that connection is, it is going to make a lot more sense why this should matter for your business. Now, before we dive in, I have partnered with a brand on this video. If you click that first link down below in the description, you will get a free 14-day trial on any plan. That means you can test out the software, get the cookie banner live on your website with no risk. And as I mentioned, they do have a robust free plan if your site is smaller, and I'll explain more about that in a moment. So let's talk about what this actually is. CookieBot is what is called a consent management platform, or CMP. The company behind it is User-Centrics, which has been doing this, building privacy compliant software since 2012, and is one of the biggest names in the space. Here's what it does at a basic level. When someone visits your website, you are almost certainly using cookies. Small pieces of data that track user behavior, run analytics, and help with your marketing. And privacy laws around the world, like GDPR in Europe or CCPA here in California, require that you get user consent for these cookies. CookieBot can manage all of this for you, and the best part is, once it's set up, it's automatic. And you have probably seen one of their cookie banners before with the millions of sites that already use CookieBot. And this is not just a legal requirement, this actually matters in a very practical way. If you run Google Ads or Google Analytics 4, Google requires that you implement a certified CMP. Without it, you are flying blind on critical features with your marketing. And thankfully, CookieBot is certified, so it is going to handle the Google Consent Mode integration for you. Now, let me walk you through the features that are actually going to matter to you as a business owner. Now, the first one is the most complex, but the most important. CookieBot will automatically scan your website, identify all the cookies and trackers in use, categorize them, and then block any non-essential ones until your user gives consent. And this matters because your site will not be compliant unless it does all of these really well. Plus, it automatically updates when your site changes or when regulations change.
Well, so far I haven't got any people chit-chatting with me, but I got my thing pulled up.
Next, the look and feel of the banner is fully customizable.
I told her class is running.
Come here. Come here. Oh. Come here. Come, you can walk. Come here. I know it's unnatural, but you can walk. Look, wanna walk over this one? Entrance. Day one for Kurt was just him discovering it, being familiar with it. He didn't mind it all. Either Kurt or
Oh yeah, let's go. Every little plus sign you grab. Every little plus sign you grab.
It might just pop into place. So it's like this big tent. It's waterproof and bug proof. Here we go. Oh. Hold on. How do I snap this one? Gary, look out. I don't want to hurt you, dude. There we go. Dude, that is sick. Straight out of the pack. We're already ready. But then you have this that goes over the top, because this could be like rain protection or like sun protection. So it has little clips. You can flip over like this, and you can cover. We're not going to do that because it's a beautiful day outside. But that is an option. And then you also have these stakes that you can make it go into the grass if you want to go to the grass. But we're probably going to do it on the concrete, so we also don't need these. Let's see how easy it is to take it apart. What do you do? Just like, and it. Ooh. And then, like this, and it folds up. I mean, that is sick. Okay. I mean, this thing's already getting all the...
Well, I'm hoping I got one viewer on my YouTube, so
we will link
maybe y'all make a donation so I can buy some stuff
Here
I
we
need.
go. We are outside in a video.
I gotta get people a bit more momentum on my YouTube channel. Cause I gotta buy me a coffee link on it.
Link in the description.
YouTube is giving me some organic views, but it takes time. I don't know how long it'll take.
Here we go.
Probably a year. If I got lucky, it would take a year. Maybe. Unless I get a viral video, which is unlikely.
I love the warmth of that
But
sun.
you never know. You never know when I get a viral video.
Bro, I could get in there with them. I mean, that's plenty of space. I might get in there with them. Yeah, Gary, what do you think? Kurt's loving this. Kurt has a deep love for the sun. And he always has liked going outside. Gary's a little inside yet. He always tenses up even when you just like carry him outside. Uh-oh. Maybe I'll see. Here, I'll get in there with you.
I just built a budgeting app for Base 44.
He got a tent for his inside cats outside.
This process invoices. Can I show cost pro by category? Done.
Well, I mean, it's gonna take me time, a lot of effort on a daily basis to just try to get monetized.
EVE Online is a vast universe, alive with the unrelenting activity and combined history of its players. Pursuing lives of adventure, warfare, and prosperity, they share this existence in the biggest single shard, free-to-play MMO of all time.
I tried to download that game, it didn't work on my computer. Not enough memory.
What's up, guys? I'm in here with you. Oh, this is actually nice. Like, you have little windows all up here. This is good. Gary, I don't think Gary wants to be in here much longer. See, they're meowing for different reasons. Kurt's just kind of meowing out of like an enjoyment. Gary is trying to get out. Aww, you see Kurt? Kurt has been sitting here for a good while. We put Gary inside now because Gary was sick of being in here. That's okay, man. Different cats, different strokes for different folks. But
Got that right.
Kurt is loving it. I feel so special.
Every cat has a personality.
He is just sitting there.
I don't know how long I guess I can't worry about how long it'll take me to get monetized. It could take 2 years, it could take 2 months, it could take, it ain't gonna take 2 days. I don't have no virals.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows?
I I mean, this one is nice. It is spacious. You have these like windows up top as well. A good breeze is coming through here, so it's not.
I'm
like
sure if
super
I
hot.
did, if I had another cell phone and I could do more long form videos, the same time I do my live,
And then it has that cover as well.
I could
If you
cook
did
the
want
burned
some
up
shade,
onion.
or if it was
People
raining,
like that
super
video.
easy to put together, unfold, and fold back together. I would rate this one pretty high. I don't know how to get much better than this. I might go 9 out of 10 on this. Kurt's loving it. 9 out of 10. Yeah. Kurt's laying down in here. He loves it.
Weird.
This is so adorable, bro.
But yeah, I gotta buy some things I need, so I don't know what else to
You need some
do.
progress we made. I need someone to walk down. Gary likes it. They both are fine being in it. Ah! Don't go to my feet. Alright. Oh. You scared Kurt. Kurt, think he's about to get you? This is the problem with Brandon and Gary. It's hard to get him out because he likes being in here. And when you unzip it, he just stays. See if Kurt can make progress. Kurt seems to have cognitive skills. Honestly, good luck, Kurt, with Gary on the outside. It reminds me of like divers. Alright, Gary. No. What I was gonna say was it reminds me of like divers in the ocean in a cage and there's sharks around it. And Gary's the shark. Okay, why do you keep jumping on it? Stop. Gary really likes it. Kurt did like it in there. Right now he's probably terrified of getting attacked by Gary. Literally 2 minutes later, it's up. Super simple. Kurt's chilling. Kurt had him a good time. I think Gary regrets wanting to leave it early, but I don't know if it's gonna get better than that. That was awesome. Here we have a pet ease, is what it's called. We're gonna unbag this thing and see if it's something we need to put together outside. Oh no, I think it's gonna be pretty simple. Double decker tent. Also comes with a tunnel, patio slash house slash playground. I mean, this is cat exploration is about to take place. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to read instructions and come back to you. Gary made a bed out of it. We're gonna see what this. There we go. We're getting somewhere. Okay.
Why do you have to do that
We must
outside?
put support poles on it. Pretty close. 3 stories. 1, 2, 3. It has these rods, these support rods that makes it sturdy and like flat.
I guess I'm not. I got an onion I could cook. It's kind of molded. I mean, I have to cook it for my channel. Well, I don't know how molded it is, but it's
So this one will come with
one of them. 2 of them are not molded. One of them is semi-rotten.
Check this out.
So the one that's rotten, I have to cook it up, burn it up for the channel.
Completely in the shade.
I mean, I don't. I need a rotten onion.
So I'm excited that she really like this. Look, buddy. Look at this. You have all
Bathroom.
3 stories. They should actually really like this. It feels good in the shade as well. He's the only one.
I haven't really been doing Vigo, but I like Vigo. It's just I'm not. The chances of me making money on Vigo is not very high because it's all virtual, just like TikTok is virtual gifts. The only way I'm gonna make money is on my YouTube channel. We're getting supporters. That's the only thing I know to do.
There's a show for you.
I don't know much. There is another thing called Rumble, but my videos are not bad. If they were violent or controversy, which I don't want, and I don't like that BS anyway, then I can see possibly going on Rumble, but I don't think I need it unless there's nobody even talks about that. Anyway.
We did have a permanent patio, as I'm sure you guys know, or maybe have seen in our YouTube video from last year.
That's fine, just getting worn out.
And like the wires on it.
No, the bathroom.
A lot of people go to the bath, but oh. Are y'all fighting? That's where it is. It did not last winter. So these are like a pop-up patio that is cheaper and you can take down and put it up. So I actually really like this. You can take it to a park. These have been great. Whoa, guys, whoa. Kurt, what's going on? Kurt's claiming this one for himself. Aw. You look so pretty. You look so pretty and majestic. See, just like the last team, Gary gets a little like impatient with these, but Kurt loves it. Kurt takes it in. Oh, Gary's doing it. He's taking it on. Gary's on the second level. Ooh, Kurt, he's gotten you beat.
This may be the last ad you ever see. Because of the free ad block extension from Capital One Shopping, you can say goodbye to ads on sites like YouTube. No more interruptions, just non-stop streaming on your favorite sites. And while we're blocking ads, why not save some money too? After you add ad block, download the Capital One Shopping extension and get free automatic coupons and rewards at your favorite stores. Block ads, save money, earn free rewards. What more could you want?
Probably should have,
Actually, I'm looking to speak with Louise about a request he made for extended vehicle coverage.
I didn't have any protein from nowhere else, because that egg
Okay, I will have to take a message.
Do you maybe know?
too, unchewable. I couldn't
No
eat
worries.
it.
This call may be recorded for training.
Look at this. This is awesome. Look at his head. Oh my gosh. Dude, they're taking it in. I think they really do like it. This is awesome. These have been great. Both of these, I really don't have any complaints. And Kurt and Gary are really taking it in. Kurt has just been sitting here taking this in. It is so adorable. He's just looking at every bird that flies by. He's feeling the sun on them. The breeze. Oh, look at him. Makes my heart really happy. Hey, Kurt. So this is probably 5 to 10 minutes later. It was easy, like it's fine. It's not as easy as the first one, but and it does take up a little bit more space. It's a bigger bag. Not bad. Broke a little bit more of a sweat. You know, you had to try a little more to put this one up. But experience was good. Like I said, 9 out of 10. It is grand finale time. We are going to try the ball outside. The cat ball, hamster ball, cat edition. They have not yet moved around. I've tried it indoors with them several times. As you have seen, they don't really know how to move around in it, which I can't blame them, but all we can do is just test it outside. Gary has seemed to love it, actually. He wants to get in it. Kurt just kind of sits there. No, Gary. Not yet. You'll have your turn. We'll see if they walk around or not. All right. You can walk around, buddy. You can walk in it. Come here. Walk this way. Kurt's probably just gonna lay down because he loves just being in the sun on the concrete, regardless. But let's see. He's just taking it in. Okay. There he goes. I can't get in this one on him. He sees Gary at the door. That's Gary, and he's laying down. Well, Kurt does like this thing. He likes laying down. If someone just comes across this video as this clip right here, there'll be a lot of mad comments. Just watch the video in full, okay? It's just testing this out. This is not how Kurt goes outside. All right, Gary, you want to walk around? Come on. If anyone's gonna walk in it, it's Gary. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Gary's not walking either. Yeah, I guess it's just super unnatural for a cat to like walk against a wall and make a ball roll.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a plastic would probably work, but you know how much heat that would radiate in here? Guess we can just carry him in this. We're going in. What's her name? Belinda? The cat ball does not really work for at least Kurt and Gary. And I think these are two very different cats. So I feel like we covered a good amount of cat types and
video.
It didn't work for them. Sadly, the cat ball.
But if I do this, then it will not ever cook. So we have to do this.
They didn't do. It was a little disappointing, but the tin and the catio that we tried out were awesome. They really worked. Kurt and Gary loved them. They were super
And then I
easy
gotta
to
cook me another egg because I didn't get to have any protein. Oops.
enjoy outside, and so I think it was a success. We will link the tent and the catio in our Amazon storefront in the description. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Well, they do like my onion videos of people.
And get Pixel 10a on us. Sign up for unlimited premium on most popular plans. You will get maximum perks like hotspot tethering and a high-speed data can cover 200 international
destinations. That's more than any other major U.S. carrier. Plus, save $10 a month on your bill for 2 years. Make the switch
I'm
and
gonna
see
put this other part of the onion into the bag, and then I'm not gonna do another egg like I did earlier because it's not edible. Gary didn't come in at all.
If you stay where you are in life and job forever, if the answer is yes, then this video is not for
try to start a new video on my YouTube channel. Episode. They like the onion video. I looked at the amount of views compared to some of my other shenanigans, and it seemed to be getting a lot of traction. So, I will be back in a moment and get some